Hey, welcome back, everybody. We are live with the finals of the Take the Initiative tournament. So, congrats to Al and RebelResource for making it this far. Both of them playing Sabine. I think it was just because they both knew these lists pretty well from set one, so their experience translated very well to set two. And we just saw Al's game to get into the final round here, so we're very familiar with his green list. Let's take a quick look here at Rebel Resources. RebelResource is running Sabine. Hey, how's it going? Welcome back. So yeah, Rebel
Thank you.
Resources list here. Just your standard Sabine yellow. Crazy. Got anything special to say about it?
I mean, not really. Both these players have been playing Sabine for forever. You can call me Al's been playing the green, and Rebel's been playing the yellow. So these are two people at the top of their game, and fitting for the finals. Uh, I guess Sabine's gonna get it no matter what, but it's gonna be a good one.
100%. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't know if I have a favorite in this one. I like both of these guys so much, and they both have a very, very strong list. I'm leaning towards the Sabine Green, though, honestly. I think it's just a little bit up there with the heroic resolves and the Poe Damerons and Dark Sabers. I mean, so many tools.
Yeah, I'm not super familiar with the intricacies of this matchup. Uh, I'm pulling up the list for myself here. Yeah, yeah, Rebels list is interesting, but it is lacking the energy conversion lab, which is big. He
Mm-hmm.
can't do big Poe plays or Wrecker plays. It looks like he's not even running Wrecker at all. So that's in my mind, that's an advantage for him or for Al. Sorry, but yeah, he does have sneak attack, which could be clever and let him sneak some things through. He's just got the cartel turncoat, which could be like a strong opening. Like he could open like multiple cards, um, which is always important. Uh,
Yeah,
but it looks
definitely.
like it's just gonna be an A-wing and no 3-drop in hand, so he's gonna have to draw one.
This is an interesting round. I mean, he could do like a sneak attack potentially, right? Allow him to play something future.
Um, I mean, yeah, if he drew like a K2, yeah, he could do that, but his only other unit is Poe, and he can't do
Yeah,
Poe
can't do
yet.
Poe.
I think we're gonna see Sabine here from Al. You generally wouldn't. Or maybe he's gonna looks like he's gonna burn the ECL right away to play his own A-wing. That's a solid move. And if Rebel ends up not getting a play next turn, like that's huge.
Yeah, that's a
That
massive
could be
swing.
game determinative. All right, he does get Fleet Lieutenant, so he does have something to play. Um,
That Fleet Lieutenant is much better with an A-wing on the field.
yep.
Yeah, and that's a very strong start here for Al. Definitely going to trying to be getting in the damage. I really don't think that there is anything else. I think that was a good play.
Yeah.
Coming down.
There's a Fleet Lieutenant. Al has a wing leader, which could be big here if he decides to go for that. And he does.
That A Wing is going to be hitting for 5. And with all the Sabine pings, I think this gives a lot of advantage to Al. Rebel
I
took
think it was a mistake
initiative.
to use the ping there by Ryan. Like you're behind here. You generally speaking, you only want to be using the ping if you're ahead, and also if you're not giving up the initiative. Which, to be fair, he wasn't giving up the initiative there,
Right.
but he's just not. It's hurting him more than it's helping at this point. And it looks like here his play is gonna probably be sneak attack Poe, which could actually turn things around. Um,
Yeah, that's a massive damage swing.
yeah,
8 damage potentially to the base, or he could even kill the Sabine. Um,
yeah, but it doesn't stick around, so
he doesn't
he's
stick
still gonna be
around.
behind on board. And there's a second wing leader in hand for Al, which could be absolutely insane.
Yeah, this is quickly getting out of hand. We can see the wing leader plus the heroic resolve on Sabine. That's going to be, what is that, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13 damage to the base this round?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty big lead. He could even go for a fleet lieutenant instead of the wing leader, just to deploy something on the board. He's not going to go for the ping this round.
Goes for the Sabine. Yeah, I think he was probably doing math about actions. I think he wants to retain the initiative if he can.
Yeah, I think you're right.
All right. I think he probably wanted to wing leader onto Sabine there, but that is a risky play with Poe down, so I think he might end up not doing that.
Yeah, ideally here you'd like to just see like the fleet lieutenant come in, force Sabine to attack, heal 5 to the base, and I still think he's
Probably
running
just
away with
attacking
this
the
game.
Sabine and not fleet lieutenanting. Or maybe if you want to get a unit under the ground, maybe a fleet lieutenant, but
It looks like he's
I
gonna
think
go
I'm,
with
I'm
line you were saying.
yeah, I was gonna play wing leader in space and do that. I wouldn't necessarily want a fleet lieutenant here.
And wing leader here on A wing is massive. That guy's hitting for 7. O is
Yep.
going to discard for 8. One more.
Yeah. And now, I mean, like that almost caught him up, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, but I don't think he has enough time. Because if A wing attacks here, then it might force Rebel to take the initiative. He'll be at 21 damage on base. Not going for the heroic resolve, but now that Al has the initiative, he just fleet lieutenants and wins for 9.
Yep, he does.
So good game. This one's going to be a lot faster. No question about that. And with Poe dead, yep. Ryan
Yeah.
recognizes the problem, and his cards are walking away.
And Ryan actually almost had it there. He had the surprise strike in hand.
Yeah,
Um, but I mean, just the early game. I think the ECL play ended up being definitely the right one from Al. Just let him dominate the early game, and Ryan didn't get the answers he needed. So
yeah, you're absolutely
you can
right
call me.
there.
I'll takes game one.
Um, yeah, so let's take a look at Ryan's list real quick. Into the second game here, I think we could see Bamboozle come in. That card doesn't see a ton of play, but into a upgrade heavy Sabine list could definitely be a strong factor. We could also see a
Yep.
Sparker Rebellion to get rid of some powerhouse unit, or maybe even an L3 as another cheap two-drop.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see Spark Rebellion. I mean, I think you mainly want that for like more mid-ranger control matchups.
Oh, 100%.
Maybe you do see it here if Casey's like worried about like a big ECL play. But I don't think I would bring it in. I might be bringing in daring raids actually.
Daring Raid is
Um,
interesting.
yeah, because that lets you be like if you play something and then the ECL it, you should be able to kill it with the ECL or with the daring raid because of that. But yeah.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Daring Raid could see some play here. So he might just try to speed things up. I'm not sure. Both Bamboozle and Daring Raid are playing the slow game, I guess. I don't think Al's going to slow anything down here. Maybe bring in those Rebel Assaults to speed things up even a little bit more.
Yeah, I'd probably bring in the Rebel Assaults. I don't know if I don't think I'd bring in anything else. Darksaber, I might even take out the Darksaber just
Yeah,
because you know about the bamboozles. It looks like he isn't running Sibling Fang Fighters, but the bamboozles are definitely something that you should be worried about.
absolutely. Yeah, the four cause I believe in is already hurt bad enough with the sneak attacks. I think that he can't afford the whatchamacallits, the Fang Fighters.
Yeah.
Right. Here's are ready. Game 2. We're on.
And it looks like we might see the same ECL A-Wing play.
It worked last time.
Yeah.
Ryan taking off his A Wing even before the other one was down. And he's going to take the
Ryan,
initiative.
yeah. Ryan does have a good follow up here with the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, Falcon is
So
strong.
that's different. But wing leader here for Al, which is gonna make that Falcon not a great answer.
Yeah, Wing Leader is definitely the easy play here. And Falcon will take out the Wing Leader.
Yep.
That's fine, just going 5 into base here. He doesn't need to take care of Falcon.
I think so, yeah.
That ECL play basically just nullified the 5 HP advantage that Rebel Resource had on his base for running the 30.
Yeah.
And that's why I think
And
Jazz
that's like
City could see a lot of play. Because in that situation, it would have been really good.
it would have been okay, yeah. You still wouldn't have been able to kill the A-Wing, but would have been able to bring it down a bit. Yeah. It looks like the bamboozles did come in.
And Bamboozle is such a strong card. It's going to get rid of those counters.
Yeah. He does have to discard the Falcon there to pay for it, which means he's not going to be able to clear the A-Wing this turn.
Discarding Falcon is interesting. Sabine already.
Maybe he's planning to go red 3 Heroic Resolve, and that would be able to trade with A-Wing.
Yeah, that could be good. Since the A Wing is tapped off of Bamboozle. Gonna make things difficult. I think we just see Heroic Resolve here. Take Sabine out of kill range. Oh, we're not. Okay.
Goes for the Resolve onto his own Sabine, and now he can go Fleet Lieutenant, kill the Sabine.
And that's a strong tempo
Does leave
play.
the A-Wing, but yeah.
He's just going
Ooh,
base.
and okay, he's going to base, not killing the Sabine. I was gonna say like he could also go red 3, and then that Sabine could take out the K2. But it looks like Ryan's playing the race game instead of the control game. And he has this, both players have their pose here. Al's ECL is offline, so he can't use that.
Yeah, it makes it a really tough card to play down. I
I
really
think.
do.
Oh, it looks like Rebel just resourced his. Oh, okay. He's having second thoughts. I was like, he almost resourced that Poe. It's like, there's no way that's correct.
Think, is there kill on board?
Um,
K2SO kills, or Sabine attacks base. 3.
no, he can do 10 with what's on board.
Plus Heroic
Plus
Resolve for
Heroic Resolve is 4.
and Oh, he won't be
And
able
4
to.
costs for maximum 4. No, he's at maximum 28. Absolute. And he couldn't play
Yeah,
Heroic
you couldn't
Resolve,
do
attack with
heroics.
it, and 4 cause all in one turn. But yeah.
Right.
And the 5 HP difference is actually starting to make a difference. Rebel's closing the gap.
1 HP difference. K2SO can kill Fleet Lieutenant and deal 1 to the
And he
base.
does, yep.
There's the Poe.
Yep.
So if RebelResource pulls anything that goes fast, game's over.
Yeah, I mean, he could play his own Poe here. I think like that would keep him in the game if he did that. But otherwise, pretty much, yeah.
We see both Poe and Red 3 win the game. I can't calculate that fast, honestly. We're going to see 3 damage, potentially more with the Heroic Resolve. If we see Heroic Resolve come down, that's 4 damage. That puts him at 18. Plus the Red 3 is 19.
He couldn't play. Well, yeah. So if he plays Heroic Resolve, Red 3, that would be 5, so it'd be 19. Yeah. But then he has no way of. Rebel has 2 actions lethal on the ground. With these 2 things, so I think he has to play his Poe.
You'd also
Because
Heroic Resolve.
nothing that he has on ground deals with either of these.
Heroic Resolve on K2SO this round could kill Sabine or Dameron. Plus Overwhelm and K2SO trigger.
Next round it could, but they're
Yeah, next round,
exhausted
yeah.
this round. Yeah.
That would keep
But
him in the
we also
game.
Poe also has the ability to just defeat the Heroic Resolve if he needs to.
That is true.
And it looks like Al goes for the Heroic Resolve onto the A-Wing, and that might be a mistake.
Only a tough call.
And Rebel's gonna take initiative. His Poe is heading for 8. Sabine is heading for potentially 7 with the Heroic Resolve. Which is 15. He needs to do 13 to win.
Right? And we see a 4 cause. Ooh. That's 4 damage. And
Yep.
be able to keep that 4 cause on top if he wants. I'm not sure
I
what
don't think he can get to 1 action lethal. I guess maybe if he can get himself to pull Heroic Resolve and then be 1 action lethal. So he's gonna do 4 here. He's at 22. So yeah, honorable sacrifice into K2 is 1 action lethal. Oh, and he drew the honorable
He drew
sacrifice.
it. That
That's
is
1 action
wild.
lethal.
Yeah, Poe can kill K2, which would, unfortunately, I don't think there's any out for him besides Bamboozle.
If Poe kills K2, Heroic Resolve A-Wing
Goes on
is
A-Wing,
lethal.
yeah.
Let's see. So Heroic Resolve A-Wing is, or how much is that just now?
It's 4.
7 right now.
Yeah, it's 7.
So
Yes.
it's not quite 1 action lethal, but with honorable sacrifice it is. So honorable sacrifice in either K2 or A-Wing is 1 action lethal.
Well, he can't do
Um,
Heroic Sacrifice and Heroic Resolve because Heroic Resolve is an action.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But if K2 dies for whatever reason, 3 damage to the base, plus the Heroic Sacrifice A-Wing,
Yeah.
still kills.
So he, yeah, but either honorable sacrifice Yeah, no. So he could
I think Bamboozle on K2 is the only way he wins this.
Bamboozle on K2 gets or I don't know. I think he might be dead either way, but he just doesn't know it. I think he does have to play the Bamboozle, I think. But I don't know if I think even if he does, he loses. Right?
Then we see A wing attack for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to base, right? Or no, 7 to
It's
base.
7. But what would happen is you would go Sabine first,
Yeah, Sabine
and then you
first.
would see A-Wing. Because Poe could kill Sabine, and looks like Poe's just gonna go to base.
Discarding Heroic Resolve. Killing
Oh, he
K2.
can kill the K2 there. I didn't think of that. Okay, that's gonna be 3, but that's gonna be no, that's still
It's still
lethal because he
GG.
goes honorable
Heroic
sacrifice on either of these, and that's game.
Boom. Wow, well played. Al taking it down. Sabine Red 2-0 in the finals. A very quick game.
Wow. Yeah.
That was outstanding. I looked for a minute there like a Rebel Resource had it out, but I don't think that way was I don't think there was any way out. Maybe the bamboozle was the one
He
way out.
I don't think Bamboozle is the way out. I think the way out was just he had to hope that Al didn't draw honorable sacrifice.
That was crazy since
Because
he put
even
the
if he
for cause.
so if he goes Bamboozle on A-Wing, then honorable sac K2 still wins. If he goes Bamboozle on K2, you go Sabine, and then or you go. I mean, you'd probably go honorable sacrifice K2, and then heroic resolve the A-Wing, and that gets you there. And he had no way of stopping that.
Yeah.
So, or wait, maybe he did. Um,
I have to
because
look closer at
he
that
might have been able to go
bamboozle.
Poe to take out the heroic resolve. Now I'm thinking.
Well, discard random,
Um,
right? That's hard. Oh, imagine if he did that, but he didn't. He only had 2 cards.
no, but so he could have gone. If he goes Bamboozle K2, um, then
See heroic sac, or no, we see the honorable sacrifice, or
honorable sacrifice. If he goes, so at that point, if he goes honorable sacrifice Sabine,
you got me saying the wrong name.
then
Honorable
that
sacrifice is not a
is
card.
that's 5 to base, which would put it to 27, and no, that's lethal even through discarding the honorable sacrifice. I think I think just with the honorable sacrifice in hand, there was nothing that Ryan could have done.
That's
But
tough.
I think he did have a I think he did win if there was anything else in hand.
Yeah, literally any other card. Um,
Yeah. All right. Well, close games. I think this is at least the second time that Rebel Resources come second in the league. But congrats for making it this far, and congrats you can call me Al for taking it down.
yeah, well played to both of these guys. We will see you in the next Top Cut season. So get your games in.
Yeah.
All right, folks, I'm out of here. Thank you, Rebel Trader, for coming along with me for some exciting games.
Yeah. Thanks for streaming.
Yes, sir. All right, folks, that's going to do it for today. I hope you had a fantastic time. I know I did. And if you want more of these games, definitely follow here on the Twitch. Go ahead and follow us on the Take the Initiative YouTube channel. Take the Initiative SWU. So you can find us there. And you want to play in the Take the Initiative League, down below in the description of this video, there's going to be a link to join the Discord. Go ahead and join that, and you can play some games. And yeah, I'll see you in the Top Cut. Anyway, have a fantastic rest of your guys' weekend. Chat to you later.